old school farming. Today, what I'm going to end up doing is I have two sickles, I guess they're called sickles, for our John Deere 1219 haybine. I'm going to, the rusty one is scrap metal because it's all twisted and bent and worn out, but this one right here is still pretty new. I believe the only reason my dad stopped using it is because he had another one whenever he was still doing hay, but the end tooth is broke, and what I'm calling a blank tooth over here is cracked and bent. So I don't know if he knew about that or not, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal the blank off of that rusty one, put it on this, and then replace every single tooth on this new one, because it is pretty worn out. There's a couple teeth that are okay. They might get left, they might not. I know every single one up there that has the long rivets, they'll definitely get replaced. But if there's some decent ones down here, I might leave them, because I believe I counted 27 teeth that I have, brand new. I think there's 36 teeth on the bar, so I know I'll have to have a few old ones, but I should be able to find enough good ones. But yeah, we'll start grinding and start replacing. I'm going to see if I can actually make my life easier and just grind off these two rivet heads and pound them out and see if I can just get this tooth out by itself. I'm kind of doubting I will, but I'm going to attempt it just to see if I can save myself some time. Okay. I'll be right back. I want to try something. That helps. Ouch. Saved my hand a little bit. great, I'm bending this too. Try a tapered one. Moving yet? No. There, finally got it to move. Oops. Helps if I can hit it. Well, that's fun. The whole end of the bar is bending. So the rivet coming out. That's great. At least both rivets are coming out then. What? This bar is junk. I'm just going to cut it off. Okay, it's got through. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can... Okay, come on. Okay, let's see if I can get it off in here. Try a chisel first. Nope, I'm making it worse. I'm bending the crap out of it, but it did move. At least that one did. I can flatten that back out. I'm gonna go get the grinder. Ouch. That was sharp. Well, I just broke the plug on the grinder. Great. And switch grinders. I guess nothing can be easy today. Am I even going the right way? Oh, it's broke free, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I ended up stepping on the plug for this grinder a couple months ago, and I bent the one prong on it. Apparently today was the day it wanted to fall off. But the entire reason why I have this grinder is because we have, over the years, lost this part off of this grinder. Actually, I like this grinder better. It's quieter, smoother, works better, but actually, not this part. This part. But like I said, I like this grinder better than that one. Granted, that's a Harbor Freight one. This is I guess the professional line of Black & Decker from back in the day. This grinder's probably older than I am, but I like the sucker. It's smooth. I think it's a little bit more powerful too. I was using it with the wire wheels because it has the power to pull a really big wire wheel. But since the plug on the other one broke, I gotta go back to this until I put a new plug on the other one. That plug is just far enough, you have to stretch. There. Mosquito. Yay! That was a pain in the ass. Luckily, that bar is already scrap. If it wasn't, I'd be out of luck. There you go. Can't even tell it was bent. You can see the groove I put in it, but that's fine. Okay, I'm done with this bar. I can kick it out of the way. Now, on to the one I am going to fix. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but this one is bent pretty good and broke. Don't know how that happened. Don't really care, because it's getting replaced. But I'm just going to cut the heads off all these, and then I'll start pounding them out. Grinder wheel. Hopefully it does not rain. It's looking like it. Close my knees. I think I can see that rivet. Well, I think there is another round of storms coming in. It's looking pretty black in that direction. Here is a little bit questionable. We might get hit by some rain, we might not. If we do, there will be a rain delay. Because I am technically outside. The baler does block a good bit of the rain, but I don't want to get wet. Well, I don't mind getting wet. I don't want my camera getting wet. But I'll keep going until it starts raining. I at least got the section with the long rivets done. That makes me happy. Wish I had my other pants. This mat isn't the nicest thing on my knees. It's like pinching. Actually, it's raining, so I'm going to take a break. I'll probably bring you guys back whenever this is all done. I'm ready to start pounding the rivets out. Well, I got everything ground off. Didn't take too long once I got a good rhythm. Now it's time to start pounding out every single rivet. I started doing this one. I found the punch my dad used to use. This is actually Pap's old punch, so this punch might actually be older than my dad. Which, he is 82 now, so it's an old punch. But yeah, I started pounding this out, and it's doing the same thing the other bar did. I'm not hitting it as hard, so that's nice, but it is starting to bend the bar in the back, so ended up putting a 1/4 inch socket in the back, or 1/4 inch drive socket. I don't know what size it actually is. A 13 mil. So that'll prevent it from bending. I'll take the socket out for the rest of them, because once I get past that and it straddles this, it doesn't bend. Okay, come on. Well, it was moving earlier. Oh, that was my hand. That was my hand. Ouch. Better aim would really help. Okay, I'm gonna get my other punch. I was really hoping this one would move easier because it's been stored inside. Everything else has been outside. So, but it doesn't seem like it. It is moving ever so slightly. At this point, I think it'd just be faster to drill them out. Can't cut this one off like I did the other. Come on. I'm going to do, I'm going to get a bigger pair of vice grips. I'm going to clamp this together and then pound the rivets in this so the bar stops spreading apart. Okay. That should be good. Yeah, I don't have any of the tools I need. There we go, that made everything tighter. Okay, the head of the rivet, the head of the rivet is sitting on my block of steel here on the back side. It's not sitting on either of the vice grips or anything else. It's sitting on this rivet. So we'll give it a couple taps with this. Hopefully. Helps if I hit the rivet. There we go. I'm hitting everything except for the rivet. It's almost there. Okay, I'm getting a smaller hammer for now. Okay, smaller hammer. Fits in the hole a little bit better. There we go. Now that should be nice and snug, and then I'm actually going to take this one off. Now, I'll just use the ball part of the ball peen and round it over. I really like this bar right here. I cannot avoid it. Okay, that should be good enough. Yep. Tooth is pretty snug. Now just do the same thing again. And use the small one.
Well, had a nice, good long rain delay. Yeah, nice long rain delay. Basically rained for an hour and a half, which is nice. We kind of needed the rain, but put a damper on me getting this done. So apparently I chose the wrong vice grips. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna grab some earmuffs. I forgot to grab my earbuds out of my pants my old pants, because got them switched out. That's nice, clean work pants now. I sweated through these things really bad the other day, so I wasn't about to wear them because they smelled really bad. So. Also, I don't know if you're able to tell or not. Don't mind rivets. I don't know if you're able to tell or not, but I'm using a different camera and a external microphone. I don't think you can see my head or anything, but so I don't think you can see the microphone itself. But yeah, I'm hoping it makes the sound quality a lot better than actually, my phone wasn't too bad with the sound quality, but I don't want to use my phone because of what happened in my fertilize and planting video on it dying and me losing all my footage. I'd much rather use a camera that's kind of designed to have a little bit of, what do I want to call it? Designed to have the ability to withstand being thrown around. I'd much prefer that. So hopefully this works out a lot better.
Okay, I'm back. I did mow a little bit with this thing before I kind of remembered I did not put the new bar in. I got a little gung-ho. But I'm here now. I got the bar slid over to this side as far as I can get it. I believe that nut and bolt is 15/16, so I have my socket and wrench all ready to go, and undo the bolt so I can get the pin out and pull the bar out. Nope, the bolt's still tight. Okay, I'll grab a hammer. Tap this back out. There we go. Okay, apparently I have some uncut grass in the bar. Come on. Can nothing be easy for once?